All right, folks, look at what we have here. It looks like airplane stuff. Back to what the channel used to be about, Tmaxxric and his RC adventures. Well, I decided to really get back into putting what I feel like this is probably the very last HobbyKing C-47 of its kind. Now, I'm pretty sure. Now, if anybody has one out there, I guarantee you it's not the HobbyKing version. And if it is, it's probably a masterpiece and they don't fly it because you can't get this plane anymore. Not this one. Now, I put it through the ringer. I've crashed it into a million pieces. And you're like, well, what is that? Well, this is just one side of the wing. I think it's an 1800 millimeter. It might be 2200. I don't know what it is. But it's a big plane. Twin engine. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what they are. Twin ESCs. 3-blade. We all know what a C-47 cargo plane looks like. But here's the other wing. Alright. And the motor pod. Pieces apart. There's a landing gear. So this baby has full retracts. Full flaps. Ailerons. It has landing lights and wingtip lights. It's a legit plane. I don't know. There's not another C-47 out there that I think compares to this or has the flight capability or speed of this one. Got some serious brushless outrunners on here. I forget what they are. We'll get into it more later as the video progresses. I'll find out more about what it has. I'll do a little bit of research, whatever. But yeah, anyway. So what it is this is used to be a C-47 cargo. I got the Army version. They do make a silver one with a silver paint and silver fuselage to represent the passenger version back in the day. But I got the Army one. And well, you know, you can see we got some stuff going on here, right? Missing the cockpit because, well, that's in the other room. We're going to go in there in a minute. See this crack? Well, I put this baby in the ground nose first, almost at full speed. On its second flight ever. The second flight ever, I lost sight of it in the trees. And I was at the hobby field down in Lafayette, Louisiana. Tell this story. And oh, and I even got it's got the functioning side cargo door. I forgot to tell y'all. You could do some stuff with that guy. Anyway, so I'm in the hobby field. And what we was doing. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, all kind of lost sight of the trees, the background, right? Background. See the color of that green. I lost sight of it in the trees, and when I couldn't see it, well, when you can't see something, you can't possibly control it. So it went nose first into the ground, and it just busted into a lot of pieces like a piece of popcorn. Surprisingly, it survived enough that I can rebuild it with a lot of glue and a lot of patience and a lot of TLC. Will it fly in? I don't know. But it will be put back together enough that I might could sell it to someone, and it will taxi around and function. I mean, it could probably fly with a good pilot, but I don't, I don't claim to be a good pilot, to be honest. I don't claim that. I'm an okay pilot. And when you say okay, that means you're allowed to crash. When you're a good pilot, you're not allowed, or you can crash maybe once every 5 to 10 years. But if you're a real expert pilot, you're not allowed to crash. So I'm okay. So I crashed it. Turns out what happened was this guy is actually... All right, so I kind of feel bad because I've been working on this thing and I didn't get to finish my story from earlier of how I crashed it, when I crashed it, all that. So yeah, I was saying, I was out there at the club flying with this second flight ever, and I got into the pine trees. Like the pine trees was a backdrop, like the background. And being the plane is army green, when I got into the pine trees, I wasn't thinking, but when I got in there, I couldn't see the plane anymore. I lost complete visual sight of it. And that was it. Because once I realized I didn't have sight in it, I was like, fuck it. I pulled up as hard as I could to try to get up out the trees. But when I pulled up, it was already rolling over on its right side. So basically, it caused it to like do a hard bank and then roll all the way over upside down and go nose first right into the ground. I don't know, probably almost at least, almost full speed. I wasn't at full throttle, but I was about 70% throttle. But when you turn it over and yaw back, bam! It just, and man, it exploded. From my view, it exploded when it hit the ground. Both wings broke, okay? That broke in half. Lost all this. One of the propellers is broke, but I'm gonna try to run it without it. I'm gonna try, because you can't get parts for this. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I can find some wooden props or something, but it's intact for the most part. I think if I glue it, the bolt's in there. It's just that cap and glue it all in, it'll be firm and solid. But it will rotate with this like this. I don't see the bolt coming out, but maybe y'all do. It could come out, but anyways, so the propeller broke. This one's okay. Both engines, as you can see, they cracked off. And that's what I'm gluing here. I also had to fix all the wiring, which I did earlier. I'll post some pictures. I'm going to post some pictures of the wiring as I was doing that right about now. And now we're back. So I got the wiring done. Up under this cap is where all the wiring goes and how you get to all your pieces. And then these little tape pieces, they run to the light down on the end. Now this here messed up wrinkly end, that is from a long time ago when I first got the plane. Its very first maiden flight, I got it stuck in a pine tree about, 65 to 70 feet up. And when I finally got it to come loose from the branch with the help of a nice police officer, it came down. I tried to catch it, but I missed it because the plane was kind of big. And it literally landed on the wingtip. So it folded all that over like a piece of rubber. And I don't really know what that I don't know why I put JB Weld right there. I don't really remember why. But maybe I was trying to stabilize it. But that wrinkled and this completely cracked in half. So all this black JB Weld is from old, way long time ago. To weld it back, to get it back together. So that's where that broke off. But as you can see here, this is the new from when I wrecked it. It broke in half. The wing snapped in half. So I'm gluing the wings back, getting everything glued back. That Gorilla Glue, that's some good stuff, man. I'm telling you, forget all that, whatever, A-Mach, P-Mach, whatever, all them glue types. This is it right here, folks. Get you some clear Gorilla Glue. It works wonderful. I stand by it. Every model I've ever had, I've used Gorilla Glue, and it works. And it doesn't take that long to set. Give it 1 hour to 2 hours of set time if you don't touch it. It's pretty good. It's locked in. It'll be locked in about 2 hours. Now, I wouldn't try to go fly nothing. I'd still, like these, all this stuff I've glued, that's going to be setting. Like, look, that's been there. That's been there for about 6-7 hours now. I'm sure it's fine. I'm going to finish working on that here in a little bit. So, we'll get the table cleared up. We'll move some of this stuff. And we'll try to get a little organization here. Let me show you what else I've done. And I got tools in here mixed with all kinds of hodgepodge, remote controls and vapes and but whatever. But this here is a little bit of a pain in the ass with these. What I did do earlier today though is I got my radio, which was good. I found my radio. It's an old Heli-Max. I don't even know, but it's a good 6-channel digital TX610. What it does is it runs with these tactic. If you look it up, SLT. So it says Heli-Max, but I'm pretty sure this is a tactic radio. I don't even really know where I got it. I had a helicopter that had this in it a long time ago. I don't even know where that helicopter is to this day, but I kept the radio. I have no idea where the helicopter is. Zero. But I've kept the radio. The radio's probably about, I don't know, 10 years old at least. At least 10 years old. But it still works. It's badass. It's got a battery setup. It doesn't just take double A's. It's got an actual battery pack in it. It's got 6 modes. When I go to fly this thing, I'll have the radio on and you'll see all the cool stuff. But it's got gears, it's got flaps, you know, all your standard stuff. Gyro rates, dual rates, trainer mode if you wanted to have some, you know, it's got a backlight. It's a really nice radio, actually. Anyway, so I gotta use the bathroom. We're gonna do that. And I got some gluing to do. These are the little fake vents for the engine pods. I glued this one too today. This is completely cracked and broken off all the way from here. Right now I glued these in because the screws are stripped from the wreck. So these are glued. That's really all I have to do. The only thing I have to do with this one now that's glued, is I got to put my landing gear back in. I got to feed the line through under this cap and back out. But I have a plan for that, and you'll see. Without taking the cap off, because these are glued, man. This is glued from the factory. You ain't getting this off with screws. So you literally have to either cut it out or try some kind of heat glue gun or whatever heat gun and melt the glue, whatever, peel it off. But I'm not messing with that. I'm just gonna run a copper wire through, pull it through, take my servo wire back and pull it back through, and that way I'll have it out for the landing gear. All right, peace. There we go. All right, so we got the table clean. I got some things I need to work on. So this is the aileron. This is the main culprit. Let me tell you to finish the story now. Turns out this is one of the culprits of the crash. And I have to go back a little bit. So when I first got it repaired on the first crash I was telling you about earlier, where all the black JB Weld stuff is, this aileron, it goes in that wing. Well, y'all like my cool little backdrop for the couch? That shit's pimp. Anyway, it goes here. Let's turn on the light, man. There we go. Oh my God, what a light. Look what light does. Look at what light does. Golly. Oh. So, you know, it's got this little pinch, these little tiny little hinges. It will go in, you know, and I'll get it back on here. That one's missing. But I think I'll just put a dab of glue right there and let the glue just pivot. Maybe I won't. This one should go back in. It's just a little hint. We're going to try to straighten that out, folks. If I can get 2 in, I'm good. We'll see what we're going to do with that one. Oh, is there all here? Oh, I didn't even see that. Yay. So just some glue, man. We'll get her back on there. All right. We're going to, anyway, we're going to doctor this up. That's a little loose. Sorry. Yeah, that's a little loose. Maybe put some glue in there. We're going to glue this overnight. Sorry. Yeah, this is broken. We're going to glue this overnight. Try to get that a little straighter. It's got that little curve in it. So, yeah. Glue that. That'll be set. We can put that back on the wing. And that'll finish up our wing. I don't really know what to do here. It's kind of soft. You see that? Maybe I'll take it out and try to sand some of this off. I think I remember what I did was, I think I put a piece of popsicle stick right here. I think I cut it and put the popsicle stick to give this some strength, but it looks like it's still flimsy on the end. I don't know. I'm just gonna fill this up with glue, maybe give it a little strength there, but that's probably gonna stay like that as best I can do it. But it won't hurt the way the plane flies, I don't think. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. Look, this is a hodgepodge, people. It's a hodgepodge. But if I can build this bitch and get everything working, she'll be resurrected from the dead. Like, I mean, I'm literally, look at all this stuff that broke, man. This is the battery box and stuff up front under the cockpit. You know, I'm working on, but we got to do that. And this whole front clip popped off when it hit. So here's where the wings mount. Let me show you what happened. So the whole tail end of the plane, she's a big one now, was salvaged. Nothing happened at all to the tail end of the plane. It's perfect. 100. Like I said, she came down on her nose, and you can see that line there? See that line there? It completely, that's when it exploded. The whole front end just, boom. And one of the wings popped off, half off. So I thought the plane was done for. Honestly. You could say it was done for. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. We'll put this down here. Yeah, there's our fuselage. So at least we got our tray, bottom cockpit back, battery tray and all. That's back on. I can't guarantee you how long it lasts, but I do got a good bead of glue on here. Like I said, it's strong. So that gives me good confidence that's going to be fine. Let's see what it looks like with our broken cockpit back on. This has not been able to happen, honestly, since it crashed. Literally being able to put this on here and see the magnet clasp again. Let's try it. Oh shit. It's a little bit It's a little bit froggy. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. A little bit froggy. And it just might be. Let me set the phone down for a sec. All right, we got it on. It looks funky without the window, but you know, I don't care. I'll fly it right without the window. It's really cool to see this back together. Cool. Really, really cool. Yeah. So it's got a magnet. A little tight, but you can see, you just pull up right there and it will lift off. It's a little handle. Lift that off and you can get to all your stuff. But to put stuff in, you got to put this guy back together. So let's start working on this. We're going to set the camera up. All right. So we're going to work with our battery box right now. We got to get it put back together. So a lot of this broke already. This broke off, which is supposed to look like that. I don't know where that piece is. This had broke off completely. This piece actually goes right off the back of this. It's your rear support for like the ESC and stuff, and your receiver goes up here. I'm trying to get it in here. Come on. What did I do here? Why is this not working? What did I do? Did I glue it upside down? I glued it upside down. Oh my God. I glued it upside down, y'all. I'm an idiot. Oh my God. Oh, we got it. We're not going to ruin it. Let's get it before it's... Okay. We can re-glue this back. I can't believe I put it upside down. I'm so dumb. Come on, get off of there. All right. We're just going to flip it upside down and put it right back. I can't believe I got to do that again. Oh my goodness. Lord. But we're going to clamp it and hopefully that glues down pretty quick. Yeah, we might try to do the whole thing. Golly, man. I can't believe that. I cannot believe. Yeah. Alright. Ah, dang it, man. Let's get the glue. Let's peel off any little whatever's on here. Any glue remnants. My brand new knife would work good for this. That old Damascus. Oh man, I can't believe it. Well, we're not going to speed this up yet. But yeah, we'll probably we'll glue this down. We'll put a clamp on it. And then we'll work on the aileron that's laying over there on the couch. Yeah, I can't believe that, dude. I'm just going to leave that there. That gives us just some more surface to glue with. Overall, that's fine. Alright. Trash. Alright, here we go. Golly, man. And I was looking at that today. I was looking, going, alright, make sure you put it on right there. You know, look at that. That's flimsy. So we're going to take that off. Nothing over here. And voila. We got glue every damn where now. We're gonna make the ugly the outside. And yeah, there we go. Now it's where it should be for the most part. Here we go. I'm gonna put a little clamp on it. Yeah. I wish I had better clamps. I mean, it does the job. That's all I know. It does the job. But I need some little lightweight plastic clamps. But this old metal C clamp gonna have to do it, man. It is gonna have to do it. I'm sorry. We're gonna see. Oh, look at that, folks. Let's just screw it in a little. Oh, I'm already slipping. Get back in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, come on, man. It's not working, people. I'm really having a hard time. Here we go. And it fell right out. Damn. God. Oh, this is not working. This is not working like I need it to. It's not helping me out. So let's turn it this way. Nope, I can't turn it that way because I can't do the do, man. Let's just do it like this. All right, we're just gonna let it relax, just like that. It's got enough pressure on it. All right. Whew. And it is getting hot in here. I'm all sweating and stuff. Sweating and stuff, you know. Get some better clamps than what I got, people. It'll help in the long run. But yeah, I'm gonna have to let that cure now before I do this part. But this goes here, as you can see, and that'll glue right in there where it used to be. I'll do a pretty good job because I'm cool like that. But I got to get this other piece on there first. But yeah, that's how that's gonna go. That's how that goes right there. But when this cures in a couple hours, I'll get back to the video for this and we'll glue that and fix that. But for now, we're gonna let that go. I'll put all my pieces here. Carefully pick this up, move it over yonder. And it can be drying. That's fine, just like that. Nobody's crying. All right, now let's glue the aileron. Yeah, let's glue the aileron, eh? All right, we're back at it. Got the aileron. Sorry about the first clip there with this guy. I didn't realize it was off camera. I thought I was good. My bad. Well, we're going to do some repairs on this. This is really flimsy. Yeah. I mean, they got screws that are weird and too long and too short. And that's factory, man. I don't get all that weirdness. But, hey, we got our little tools and we're going to fix it up. Get you one of these little tools, people. I'm telling you. That's what's up. We got all these little micro bits in here for this stuff. And, yeah. Let me ask if there's a person that works on the landfill. Shouts out to Theo Vaughn, man. Theo Vaughn. You the man. This doesn't even feel like it's grabbing. I mean, yeah, we're gonna swap these screw holes out, man. And we're gonna make this a little better. We're gonna make this a little bit better than what it was. Feels like they're stripped. I guess one shorter relative to the thickness of the EPF foam right here, EDF foam. Yeah, there's a little crack right there. Let's try and flip this around just to give it a new bite. Okay. And then let's try to, we're going to put a dab of glue under there. Put a dab of glue under here. And we're going to put a dab of glue on the other side. Why not? I mean, you're here, you're gluing, you're building, you're repairing. Why not, man? I'll put a dab under there. Let's, you know, a little dab will do you, like they say, man. Just a little boop. Just a little boop. I'll put you back in there, like that. Squish it. Squish it in there. Spread that overlay out. Okay. I'm not really worried about the shiny versus the fingerprints versus whatever. I just want it to fly, man. We can put some paint on it later, dog, you know. We'll screw this in first. Get some glue on your finger down there. We need to put a little dab here. Let's switch the screws like we said. It feels like that's stripped. I don't know. But we're going to keep working it now. We're going to keep going. I think we're all right, though. I think we're going to get it. I can feel the screw through the other side. Alright, she's getting nice and tacky here. That's done. What do we do now? That's done. Let's check on this. Oh. Yay. Alright. I think we're good for now. We're gonna let that chill. Alright, folks. It looks like I got... Oh, I got some... Alright. Alright. Let's get this done, man. I'm tired of messing with it. So, off camera, I tried to do the snake deal through here, and I screwed it up bad. I didn't know I had grabbed the wrong wire, and I had pushed the wrong wire absolutely through, and now I can't get my speed cable back through. This is the one that goes to the ESC. Yeah. So we're going to cut it with a razor blade. Absolutely. Just, I am appalled. I am appalled. We're going to cut this right in half. Right through the thing. And we're going to cut it right where we glued it. Oh, man. We're going to cut a straight line to right here. And hopefully we can just open this up. And I can glue something back in here. Maybe. We're going to cut this out like this in a straight line. With a straight razor blade. Even if I just lay this in here as a channel, maybe, and glue it back, I'm okay with that. Because, yeah, that's kind of what needs to happen. So let's cut that like that. And cut this like this. Let's do it again. Go as deep as we can. And hopefully we can figure this out. Man, dude, man. I didn't want to take this whole cap off. I don't want to do that. So let's just cut it diagonal like this. Like this. Maybe we take a piece out or two. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Oh, here we go. Let's see, man. Well, let's just cut this here straight off and we'll pull this out. It doesn't seem to be. There we go. Alright. There's that. Folks, make sure you get your wires out. Because, you know, this is the shit that really fucks you up. When you don't do shit right. Unbelievable. Gotta cut that out. We're gonna cut all this out so we can see what the hell's going on. Oh man, I did not want to do all this cutting. Damn. Oh, that's glue right there. And you know, that's glue. So that's going to be a problem. I don't know. Let's get it out of here. This just sucks, people. Just sucks. It really effing sucks. And the problem is, it's not really extremely terrible. I just need to get this crap out of here. That is just being a pain in the butthole. And that's because it's glued. I don't know why it's shutting off, people. I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. I'm running out of storage space, I guess. But anyway, we got our stuff in here. Let's load it down with glue. And we'll put it back. And we'll make it like we never did that, you know? We're going to do that right here. We're going to put that back. And we're going to put all that back. And we're going to load that up with some glue. And yeah, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just like this. Man, I'm so mad I had to do that. Damn. I'm so mad I had to do that. Let's try not to get glue on the wires per se. Let's just do this. Because, yeah. We want to try to keep the glue off the wires. And this should be okay. Yeah. Ooh, it's putting up a little fuss outside with that rain. I'm telling you, man, Gorilla Glue is doing the whole dang airplane. Get you some. All right, we're going to put this back in. Like that. Like butter. Okay. Put you in like that. And we're going to put you in just like that. We're going to mash you down. And the glue shall prevail. Alright. Like it never happened, folks. Just kidding. You'll definitely be able to tell I did that. But hey. We just wanted to fly, man. I ain't all about the cosmetics right now. Cosmetics to come later. I mean, I got bolts missing. I don't even know where these bolts are. I'm going to have to figure that one out. I got a charger wire missing for my charger that I don't know where it is. I can't charge the two 4S batteries I got for this thing. They got a little juice in them for testing purposes. But I need to charge them. Okay, they won't even... Yeah, dang, that shit. Alright, I need to get that down in there. Okay, get you in there. Alright, we're going to set you to the side. We'll, oh, let's bolt the landing gear down. Actually do that. Let's do that now. Let's do that. My fucking running light's coming out the end.